Hi, welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you haven't been here before. If you didn't know, I'm a vegan. And I always get so many questions, literally, being a vegan, I always get so many questions on, like, how did you go vegan? What are your beginner tips? How can I go vegan? And all of this, so I thought, I'm just gonna make a quick video on it and answer everybody's questions. Well, not answer everyone's questions. Like, tell you, like, put in a message. No. Make a video of what... I'm gonna make a video that's... What am I trying to say? I'm gonna make a video that is basically what I'd put in a message if you text me. Yeah, yeah, so if someone ever asked me, I'll just send them the link to my video and be like, make sure you subscribe while you're at it. So I've got my trusty notebook with some points in it to make sure I don't forget anything, and let's just start by telling you them. I would definitely say, if it's not for morals and you don't have the willpower to go overnight, or you don't have enough morals, or it's just hard, go step by step. Don't go from eating meat and dairy to the next day cutting out everything. The next morning you wake up and replace your chicken nuggets that night for meat-free chicken nuggets, or replace your butter. They taste the exact same. Just replace your butter. Replace your milk. Milk isn't... Milk might be the hardest to replace. Well, some people love like almond milk and drink it anyway, but I was never a fan. But yeah, like step by step, because if you do it all in one, chances are you're going to get overwhelmed, you're going to lose track, you're not going to know what to eat, and it's just not the way to do it. I mean, I did it overnight and I had no problems, but if you're finding it hard anyway, and I'm guessing if you're asking for tips, it's because you don't know how to go around it. So go step by step. Easiest way to do it, the most sustainable way to do it if you're not sure about it. And yeah, because if you don't tell anyone you're trying to go vegan, because they will call you out for everything you do. So just step by step, reduce little by little, you know. My next step is like reduce slowly. So like cheese, there are some good cheese replacements, but I think they're quite expensive. So like just cut out your cheese bit by bit if you don't want to replace it. Just do it all very slowly and step by step, because that's the best way to do it if you're not sure. My third point, touching on what I just said, is don't put a label in it. Don't tell anyone that, oh, I'm going vegetarian, or oh, I'm going vegan. Because then you are going to have to do it overnight, because the next day when you're, say you're going vegan, the next day we're with your meal, say you have a burger and it's not a meat burger, it's a vegan burger, but then you put cheese on it because you're doing it slowly and you're doing it comfortably and you're taking your time with it. If you've told someone you're going to go vegan and they see you eat that, they're going to be like, you're not a vegan, you're a fake vegan, blah 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 blah. So just don't give them the chance to do it. Wait until you've fully got there and you've maybe been doing it for like a week or two, and then say, oh, like, by the way, I'm vegan now. And they'll be like, what? How did you do that? And you'll be like, oh, I slowly did it over like a month. So, joke's on you. Yeah, definitely don't put a label on it straight away. I even did that when I went vegetarian. My brother was like, you're not allowed to put a label on it, because that's what he did. And I'm glad I didn't, because I don't know, I just didn't. And also, like, I don't think it's something like I just brought up in conversation. Like, I was on holiday when I decided, and I came back and my friend had bought me a sausage roll on the train because we were going out, and it was actually quite sweet. But I was like, oh, I actually don't eat meat anymore. And she was like, what? Because as I said, I lived on sausage rolls, and she was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but like, no, I don't eat meat anymore. So yeah, I sort of just brought it up in conversation, like as and when. My next tip is just eat everything that you would have eaten before, but in replacements. So eat your chicken nuggets and chips, but just have fake chicken nuggets, because there's no point trying to go, oh, I'm going vegan, and then going from eating burgers and chicken nuggets and sausage rolls. I mean, I don't know what your diet was like, but that's what mine was like. There's no point going from that to trying and be like, I'm gonna be a raw vegan, only eat like Buddha bowls with like chickpeas and spinach and beetroot and all this, because it's too extreme. And you're gonna be like, oh, being vegan's hard, and it's like, it's not. You've just tried to go to a raw, fully plant-based vegan diet from eating absolute crap, like from eating McDonald's every day. You've gone from trying to eat that, and it's not the being vegan bit that's hard, it's the actually going from this to this. Like, the actual food is going to be hard to change into. So the actual being vegan, like you can literally have your chicken nuggets and chips as a vegan. Like don't go from eating that to only eating like salads, because that's going to be hard. Like even if they're not vegan salads, that's going to be hard. You can get gone. It's like someone, if they were trying to lose weight, they're going to find it hard from going from McDonald's to salads. It's not the actual vegan salad bit that's hard, it's the switching your diet so dramatically. So don't try and do that, because you will find it hard. I know I couldn't have done that. But now, like, you can slowly introduce it. Like now I eat so much better, and I do just eat salads for lunch and dinner sometimes, and my pastas are just fully veg and stuff like that. Like you can definitely do it slowly, like the first one, step by step, adding more veg in, replacing your chips for sweet potato fries or sweet potato wedgies to begin with. Like you can definitely do it slowly and get to the point you want to be in, but don't try and do it overnight, because you probably will find it hard and probably won't be able to stick to it. My like fifth, I don't know what tip we're on, is constantly remind yourself why you're doing it, whether it's for morals, health or both. Just constantly remind yourself why you're doing it. So if you're finding it hard and then that day you're like, oh, I really just want like a burger with cheese and meat, like remind yourself why you're doing it. Watch a documentary if it's for morals, remind yourself what has happened for you to have that burger. Or if it's for health, watch like What the Health. It's a documentary on Netflix, you should all watch What the Health. It's incredible. Like it doesn't even talk that much about being vegan and like the morals behind it at all. It's purely just what is the best thing for your health. It's amazing, you should all go and watch it. Yeah, so if it is the burger and it's your health, watch something like that, quickly Google it, Google facts, remind yourself why you're doing it, and it'll be a lot easier if it's constantly in the back of your head why you're doing it. Because if you just think, oh, I'm going to do it for morals, and then forget all the moral side of it, you might find it a bit hard, because you'll go to eat a chocolate bar and be like, oh, it's nothing much, because you've forgotten what it takes to make that chocolate bar. So always, always, always remind yourself why you're doing it, whatever that reason is. I know this isn't like a tip, but I swear to you, it is going to be so much easier than you think. I really wish like people would believe me or like knew me, but I am not joking when I say I lived on white bread ham sandwiches, chicken nuggets, sausage rolls and spaghetti bolognese. They are literally the 4 things that I ate. Everywhere we'd go, I wouldn't even go if they didn't have spaghetti bolognese. I wouldn't look at anything else on the menu. I didn't eat pizza, I didn't eat veg, I didn't eat like burgers from McDonald's because I was so fussy. If I went, I'd be like, can I have a burger that is burger bun burger? And now I'm like, bring leaves in a pot to school because it's like yummy. Like what? Like it is so much easier than you're gonna think, especially like if you follow these tips and just eat what you would have eaten, but like the vegan version, do it slowly. Like it is going to be so much easier than you think. I have said that to every single person that has asked me, and they all come back to me a month later like, this is so easy. I am not joking. I had someone, my friend from school, and she asked me like for so long, like how can I do it, and we spent ages talking. I sent her paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs, all of like basically this video, and she came back to me like a month later and was like, it's so easy. Because I said to her, it's going to be so much easier than you think, and she went, no, you don't understand like how much I heavily rely on meat. And I was like, I do, like I was the same. And she came back, she was like, oh my god. And I was like, I know, right? It's so easy. Like we don't need meat. So the last thing that I've put on my list is to keep an eye on your nutrition, but don't fuss about it. So this isn't really a tip on how to go vegan, but it is just something to be aware of if you do. So definitely keep an eye on your nutrition and what you're eating, how much protein you're getting, if you're getting your vitamins, but really don't fuss over it. Like why does this keep just coming back out? Like I don't take any vitamins, I don't track my protein, but I have gone through just like stages where I'll just look at how much protein I'm eating, see if I need to up it, and stuff like that. Like just be aware. Don't necessarily fuss, because honestly protein is so overhyped, you don't need as much as the industry makes out that you do. But just do be aware of it, because it is harder and you will find yourself not getting as much if you're not eating meat replacements and stuff, so do just be aware of it. As for vitamins, the only reason I'm aware of what I have is because a few months after I went vegan, I had really bad headaches, And a few months after I went vegan, I was like, Mum, this has been going on for too long. It's been going on for about 2 years. So we went for like our 6th doctor's appointment about it, and they did a blood test to check if I was anemic. And he went, you haven't made a drastic change like vegan or something, have you? And I was like, yeah, actually. And we did a blood test, and he actually said that I get too much B12, which is interesting because my mum was like, we're gonna get you B12 vitamins. And I was like, yeah, like I have heard that I need them. So I was taking them, and then the results of my blood test came in and I had too much, so I actually just stopped taking my vitamins. Just make sure you're aware of it, get a blood test, or just count your vitamins or something for one day even. Just be aware of what you're eating and what you're putting in your body. So they're all like my tips to being vegan. Basically just do it slowly, do it sustainably, do it healthily, do it well, do it to whichever way suits you best. If you're so strong in morals and you want to wake up the next day and just do it. I did the same thing. But if you're not sure and you think it will be hard, do it like this, do it step by step. So that's basically my biggest tip, step by step. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Give it a thumbs up if I maybe helped you. I would love to know if I helped you. If you have any questions, leave them below or DM me on Instagram or something like that. That's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe.